what a match is coming. Potential final.
What a match indeed between these two. They sit atop the charts, shall we say, in the group stage. It is first versus second. And this is the game I would say we're anticipating that could, and I say the word could, with a very big asterisk next to it, could open the door for TG if LaCasAA goes on with that free scoring hot streak that we have seen so far in this tournament. Or more importantly, if Tienes can just take a point, it stops that conversation completely stone dead.
I want to say something. I really love what happened right now. Initially, this game was supposed to be the last one, and but they moved it right now to really make sense the potential option to all the players of TJ to have really chances. And normally, this doesn't change during the. I mean, sometimes I've been in many tournaments. There's some skill, and they never change the skill. But you know, it's so smart to change this game because we will see the real emotion. Because if these two players play in the last game, maybe we will say a silly game with no emotion because they have to play later the grand final. So it was so smart to move this game. Because now they have something to play with.
Absolutely. Because of course this group is not quite yet done.
No.
And also the same thing applies to the console group as well. Is that both of those games are vitally important in terms of Takaki's game and Woody's game. All of the players that are in these groups, there is no easy games here, and the same certainly applies here to mobile. You've got LaCasAA on the right hand side of your screen, 6 points to the good. He has not been defeated yet. Tienes will be looking to change that fact. 4 points, he's not been defeated yet. None of them have tasted defeat, and if they both get to the final, someone's O has got to go.
It will be so smart to them if they play at this best, because you know, if I'm in this case, you wanna qualify as soon as possible. You don't wanna wait other results to be safe qualifying to the final. So I'm one of those players who always think on win, and it's what they have to. You know, at the end of group stage, there is always those situations that depend on the result. You can have chances to qualify or not. But right now, so smart to have this game on live stage. 4-1 for LaCasAA versus Tienes, which is already checking some stats. So Romeo, wave pass, man marking, interception, fighting spirit, and that was so nice.
It's not necessarily
LaCasAA is 4-3-1-2, the same as before. He was checking Tienes formation because we are seeing that from home, but when you are playing, you cannot check what the opponent is doing every time.
No, absolutely not.
So it seems really open for us, but you cannot see at all a lifetime the substitution, everything that you change. So it's more how to say, tactics to hide your formation, and that's so cool between players.
I used to have players that would play against me who would just use the help screen just to block out where the game plays. There's so many little neat tricks, and you know. In real football, it's the dark arts of football where you hear about these little tricks that these players might use. It's another one in terms of esports where there are a little bit of dark arts, a little bit of gamesmanship between each player. You know, you just, as you quite rightly said, you know, with a sub tactic as one of those hidden kind of gotchas, you know, right at the end of the game, as you'll see Tienes from left to right on your screen in the home kit, and it will be LaCasAA from right to left in the white. Here's Frankie de Jong looking for a ball through. Instead, Christensen takes it clear. Gavi looking forward, looking for João Felix. Romeo clears it away. Here's Pedri.
It will be so interesting to see how LaCasAA can handle the formation of Tienes, which it was the same formation that Sakti put on when he was losing, and was really worth it against LaCasAA, if you remember at home. And let's see right now, Tienes with the same formation against the 4-3-1-2 of LaCasAA.
Here's Frankie de Jong
Great
looking
pass.
for a brilliant through ball. It's found Lewandowski, easy outside. It's found a shot, and it's a great save from the goalkeeper. A really good opportunity that was well worked there.
He went to the side where the defenders were, but not with the cursor of Tienes. That's why they didn't intercepted those movement of Lewandowski. Sometimes you need to be so fast, relaxed, but at the same time so fast with the change of cursors, with the switch cursor, to be as soon as possible handling the defender and intercept those movement, passes, and shoots.
Absolutely. Ball is going to be in on the corner. Already 13 in-game, and it's gone. Header was deflected clear. Pedri looking forward to João Felix. Felix to Pedri.
Those counter-attacks are so dangerous
Tienes looking to...
From the corner kicks.
Maybe
Pedri.
make himself in there.
João
Felix out-muscled the defender and has found the ball into the back of the nets. João Felix has been so good all the way through for both console, mobile. He seems to be a real player that all of the players here are zeroing in on. Tienes takes the lead. Why is João Felix that good? Why is he so important?
At the end, the matchup was against Pedri, and Pedri, sorry for the smile, but he's not the best defender, you know, in those situations. It comes from a counter-attack on the corner kicks. Sometimes we think on corner kicks we all just focus on score them, but the counter-attack are almost so difficult to defend. You know, all your biggest defenders go into the header, and there's no one behind.
There's no one there to mop it up.
For Tienes, sorry, Weza, because we remember at home, LaCasa is already qualified thanks to the previous game result. And Tienes, oh, look at that.
Back the other way already. Lewandowski, good save. LaCasa trying to answer back almost immediately. And as we say about João Felix, that you look at the player skills on the man. Double touch, Marseille turn, sombrero, soul control, heel trick, one touch pass, outside curler. He's got everything that you would want.
And you have to add, as you said,
player.
The feeling playing with him, like, it looks like he's comfortable, you know. He's the one that you like to turn to jogging with him, you know. It's so nice, so nice.
I would imagine that Araujo will maybe not be the person taking the corner there. He'd certainly want him in the box rather than taking it. And here is João Cancelo looking to deliver the ball in, looking for Gundogan's header.
Oh,
Christensen is bouncing all around in the box. It's cleared away.
That was crazy situation inside the box.
And Ter Stegen will calm it down. So with this result, if it does stay this way, Tienes will top the group. Not that it will really make too much of a difference, but certainly going into potentially a grand final potential with these two. How important would it be, maybe as a psychological thing, Alex, maybe as a former player, you might be able to give us some insight here. How important would it be to maybe get one over? As I see Pedri, and it's a brilliant deflection away by Koundé, but how important would it be to get kind of a victory? As we'll see Pedri on the charge once more towards Gavi!
That's it.
How important is this going to be psychologically?
Obviously, LaCasa is facing this game already qualified, but we've seen before against Meta that the formation of Tienes is really worth it. Is it the second goal of LaCasa?
Well, it's certainly what the graphics are saying in our studio, that actually it's LaCasa in the home kit. Just waiting for full confirmation on that. It does appear to be so.
From the formation, it looks like LaCasa is white because they're 4-3-1-2. We are waiting confirmation. And look, there's no celebration, so I think he conceded the goal.
Yeah, I don't think that is a celebration of a man who's just gone two goals up.
So it's 2-0 for Tienes.
And Tienes looks to be in the driver's seat here. We maybe just had a quick kind of signal from the referee. It appears as though it is LaCasa who is 2 goals ahead. And that certainly will give even more credence to what we've already been seeing here. So here's LaCasa from left to right on your screen. We do apologise. It is now LaCasa who is 2 goals ahead, which we apologise. Yeah, we certainly apologise. We try and keep up with the kits and all the changes, but now
that switch was the situation has changed.
Tienes into the box. It's cleared away. Now that potentially opens the door for TG here, because again, I think that puts potentially Tienes down to a 0 goal difference, which means that I believe you'd need 3 goals if you're TG, a 3 goal difference swing. And of course, it's very hard in mobile. Ball into the box. Araujo clears it away.
Here's Gavi. Like this to the halftime, obviously everything has changed, and the potential option of TJ are really there.
Yeah, so it is LaCasa who is taking a 2-goal lead here. Not that he necessarily needs that lead.
And well, it's making the chances. And Tienes with only 4 points at this situation right now. We have to wait the result of the last game to see if he's going to go to the grand final. And we just said before, I think playing versus a potentially opponent in the final later on, if you win the game against him, you will be super confident against him, because there's no more games to try different formation, to try different options. As we see in the table right now, potential 3-0 of TJ, it depends of goal scored, will be maybe a potential option, or maybe 4-0 in the last game of TG will be good enough to qualify. If this result keeps
ball
like
into
this.
The box, cleared away, and it's quite right. I mean, in terms of what we're seeing here, LaCasa seems to be more than at home here in terms of the ability that he has showing on display. De Jong, Victor Roque, beautiful ball. Lewandowski, it's cleared and it's back in though by Lewandowski. There's a wry smile that comes across the face of LaCasa, but that is a third goal for him. I think even he knows the slight fortune. It was a brilliant save by ter Stegen.
Oh, it was crazy save. It looks like he's going to save the full chance, but at the end, the rebound for LaCasa, 3-0. What a situation, dramatic situation we are living right here, because, you know, I don't know, TJ has to play like there, but the motivation of him will be so high. Look in his face in the last game with real option to qualify with that.
We saw there, just again, he was... Again, if you were a console player, you're button bashing. At that point, you're slamming your finger off your phone going, just shoot, just shoot, just shoot.
You have to spam. This is the only way to clear the ball. Sometimes spam the square. On this case, the clear bottom.
Yeah, in which case you were just smashing the shoot button on your phone, and somebody may need to check that LaCasa's phone after this. It's a great ball. It's a great finish. Slight consolation there already. 60 in-game minutes gone here. Tienes may find a way back in here. It's a brilliant ball in, and it's quite right, as you said. You said that a lot of these players will look to use the stunning inputs on mobile because it's slightly more effective than it is on console.
At the end, it's difficult, especially in those crosses, to anticipate the header of this team, the finishing of your player, and he's using his formation at his best. No, 4-1-4-1. That makes sense to make an emphasis on the wings having superiority between the left wing and the AMF, and that's it. He's using well, focusing the crosses. Crosses sometimes are not 100% effective, but yes, if you are in the right position.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and we just see there 60 in-game minutes gone. 3-1 now the deficit, and again, it would take, as we say, an incredible collapse here from Tienes to really kind of, again, just allow that door to be creaked open for TG. He's currently sat with 1 point as Gavi looks to get back involved. It's Victor Roque
once again.
4-1. And this is a preview of the grand final. There's only one man that looks like he's winning it, and it looks to be LaCasa.
If it's comfortable, the formation, he is finding the spaces and how to pass the defense of Tienes, and I mean, he feels confident. He said to me, in the interview, we heard like he was maybe a little bit nervous the first game of the stage. He was struggling against Meita, but right now he's so nice playing every time, every chance. He feels like at home, let's say, Really interesting situation right now. Back to the 3-goal difference. Let's see the substitution. It's so great to see Victor Roque, because he's using Victor Roque as a starter mainly because he's in the right position, but with a normal card. Already Victor Roque, as he's one of the latest senior of FC Barcelona, already have no different cards. Even with the standard one, they prefer it to use it instead of Ferran Torres or maybe another SS. We see, for example, Araujo like right back for Tienes, maybe trying to avoid those crosses. Anyway, we keep on.
I was going to say, if you're Tienes, you're maybe trying to cast one eye towards other results. At this point, it's damage control. You've just got to stop the rot here, as LaCasa is all over it. Brilliant ball in towards Gavi again.
I mean, it's difficult when you are with not that much experience, and it seems like Tienes is not...
Brilliant ball again. Lewandowski, good save. In towards Gundogan, it's 5.
He is not able to defend. LaCasa is practically everywhere in the left side, in the right side.
I said it would take a collapse. We may just be seeing one here now. 5 goals to the good for LaCasa. He knows that he is absolutely home and hosed for the grand final. He has booked his ticket into that grand final here today. Now the question mark becomes is Tiene going to be able to book his place into the grand final, or Is TG going to have found a miracle result from somewhere?
He seems out of mind in terms of mentality into the game. You know, like his plans is not working. LaCasAA is super comfortable. Even the easy passes of Tienes are not really go through. And look at that, the kickoff.
The kickoff well is defended. There again, but it's well defended once more.
What a mistake with Tienes time.
Big mistake there. It's going to be eventually cleared away.
Great.
Calmness from LaCasAA to get that one clear.
He's not comfortable, and you can see. And maybe sometimes you need a plan B for this situation where anything of you spec is working.
Here's Christensen, Alonso. Again, by my reckoning, it will only be a couple of goals that TG may need thanks to this result as it stands. Fermin will clear it away. Up towards Victor Roque, cleared away is João Felix. Felix in towards Torres. Torres into Fermin.
Looking for
Fermin to Torres. Pass. Great pass, but he ran out of room.
That control.
7 in-game minutes left here.
Ferran, isn't it the best one for those situations?
7 in-game minutes here, plus a little bit of stoppage time.
Crazy situation.
You'd imagine with 6 goals, there might be a big chunk of added-on time as Lewandowski looks to get there ahead of Balde. Cleared away to
maybe
Sergio
at the beginning, no, Weta, but right now I think they are thinking on the goals different and what's happening and what will happen in the next game, especially for Tienes. And LaCasAA is doing fantastic. At the end, you have to play your best every game, even if you are qualified or not. And
absolutely.
Why not? If you face Tienes in the potential final, you know that mentally you will win that game.
Yeah, you've mentally put yourself a goal ahead of the grand final.
Exactly.
If this is a preview of what is to come, you've mentally put yourself one ahead because you can say, well, in that game, 5 goals to 1 of the 6 added minutes here. Gavi forward to Lewandowski. Lewandowski to Fermin. Fermin, can he find another opportunity? Roque, Gundogan. Gundogan lofts the ball over. It's cleared away. And
second chance? No.
No, second chance is not there. Ferran Torres, João Felix across to Fermin. Fermin against Fermin on the right hand side. There is the final whistle. It is dominance from LaCasAA. 5 goals to 1.
Congratulations to him. Perfect group stage. 9 on 9 points, and maybe playing from less to the best of his level. And wow, great performance. And from Tienes, tough moment for him. He needs to wait to see if he's qualified to the grand final. So let's see. But overall, great game for LaCasAA. We were looking for goals, Weta, and we got it finally.
Well, you promised it to the audience, Alex. We didn't want to make you a liar, but you certainly have predicted it, and as such, those goals have come in. This final group game that we have seen here between Tienes and LaCasAA, and LaCasAA was just all action. He was absolutely everywhere. He was